Segnale mobile di triangolo di pericolo. So what are we going to be learning today? We're about to learn a topic that is very important. And what be the guys, what's the motive what's the main aim of this lesson? So today we're going to be teaching you guys. For example, let's say your car break down because of a barrier or whatever. Now, what are the necessary things you need to do, to signify, to signal, to tell everybody that, look, my car get issue. So one of the things that we'll learn is that how to bring out your segnale mobile di pericolo. What is segnale mobile di pericolo? That triangular thing. Let me show you guys. So you understand what I'm talking about. Segnale mobile di triangolo. This particular thing, guys. This thing. This is what we'll be learning today. How to bring out this particular segnale, or how to put it out, so that other drivers will understand that, look, your car has issues. Now, segnale mobile di triangolo di pericolo. Number one, giubbotto retroriflettente. Is it clear now? Now watch. I've started though. Il segnale mobile triangolo di pericolo fa parte dell'equipaggiamento obbligatorio dell'autoveicolo. So what does it mean? They said this segnale mobile di pericolo, what? Fa parte dell'equipaggiamento. Now, this particular segnale mobile di pericolo, they say it is part of the equipment. Fa parte di equipaggiamento. What do you mean of equipaggiamento? Equipaggiamento means equipment. Obligatorio del vehicle. They say it is obligatory. Say this particular equipment needs to be inside your vehicle. Guys, it is very, very obligatory that this particular equipment needs to be found inside your vehicle. Now watch. Va utilizzato obbligatoriamente da tutti gli autoveicoli. It needs to be obligatory. Obligatory that it needs to be used obligatory for every autoveicoli. Is it clear now? This particular segnale mobile di pericolo, it's obligatory that, look, every autoveicoli needs to have it. Is it clear now? All right. Now, every autoveicoli needs to have it in their vehicle. This particular segnale mobile di pericolo. Are you guys following me? In your vehicle, they say it is obligatory. So whenever you're doing quiz, yes, it is true. Follow me. Watch. Solo fuori dai centri abitati. Now, what does this mean? Please, are you writing these things down? Because this second part, if you are listening to me, I will advise you may just come out. May just come out, please. You have to write things down. You have to jot things down. You have to be jotting things down in this second part. There are no pictures here. Here, no be joke. Now, they can say, where do you use this particular segnale mobile di pericolo? You have to use it outside the city. So what we don't learn today, Adam for your jota, you cannot use this particular guy inside the city. So you must use it out fuori dal centro abitato. Are you guys following me? Fuori dal centro abitato. You have to use this particular guy. Is it clear now? Now, they said solo fuori, only outside the city, per segnalare veicoli che devono restare fermi sulla carreggiata. It is being used to signify to other driver that, look, your vehicle is stopped in the carreggiata. Because let's say, for example, your vehicle break down inside the carreggiata. Serve per segnalare ai veicoli. It is used to signify to vehicles che devono restare fermi sulla carreggiata. That your vehicle is stopped inside the carreggiata. Ed ogni carico caduto che non possa essere spostato subito. Let's say, for example, because of Ingogo. I've told you the meaning of Ingogo before. Now, your load fell down. Is it clear? It can't fall for inside the carreggiata. It's now occupying the carreggiata. Is it clear now? So, what are we trying to learn now? They're trying to tell us that you need to put this segnale mobile di pericolo there. What have we learned today? We have learned that, number one, if your load fall down on the carreggiata, if, let's say, you had an accident, is it clear? Your vehicle break down the road. You need to put this segnale mobile di pericolo. Is it clear? Remember, outside the city. Are you writing these things down? I'll ask questions. Occorre fare uso. Now, this is when you need to use it. Guys, pay attention here. Everybody in this class, bring out your pen and paper. They said, occorre fare. What do you mean of occorre? Occorre means you need to fare uso. You need to use it this particular time. Number one, di notte. That segnale di mobile di pericolo, you need to use it in the night. Quando siano inefficiente le luci di posizione. Now, what is this luce di posizione? I will not explain it now. We will see it when we get there. That's our next topic. They said you need to use this particular segnale mobile di pericolo, especially in the night. Number one, in the night. Whenever we don't have sufficient luce di posizione. So for now, we will not discuss what luce di posizione for now. We will see it later on. Luce di posizione posteriore o di emergenza del veicolo fermo sulla carreggiata. Let me even tell you for free. This luce di posizione, there are many vehicles, most vehicles. Once you just put your car key inside the dashboard, your luce di posizione will on. There are many vehicles that they don't even need to, once they put their car key, every light go on, even the luce di posizione. Why there are some vehicles that you need to on it? There's a button, you need to on it. Is it clear now? Now the control us now say this luce di posizione, sorry, this particular segnale mobile di pericolo, you need to use it number one in the night. Whenever we have inefficient, that is less luce di posizione posterior, that is the back, the luce di posizione, the position light. Please don't ask me now where do you find it. That's not our focus of attention. We'll see it later on. The position light in the back, they said when it's not sufficient enough. Or your emergency light, your quattro frecce, when it's not sufficient enough, to signify to other people that, look, your vehicle spoiled for road. And your vehicle now è fermo sulla carreggiata. You need to also use it in the night in caso di caduto del carico or sostanza pericolosa. For example, you are carrying a very, very dangerous substance, which we know already what it is. And those things, let's say they fall on the ground, maybe they fell on the carreggiata. They say you need to use this particular segnale mobile di pericolo. Are you guys following me? Number 2, per caduta di sostanza pericolose su strada extraurbana. Don't forget, you cannot use this guy inside the city, outside the city. For the falling down of very dangerous substance on strada extraurbana. Are you guys following me now? Don't forget these things. Write it down. Everybody write it down. They can't say again, say, when can you use it? When do you need to use this segnale mobile di pericolo? Se il veicolo fermo o il carico caduto non siano visibili ad almeno 100 metri. Now, guys, watch. What have we learned? You need to use this particular guide they call segnale mobile di pericolo. They say you need to use it when? Whenever at a distance of 100 meters, look, other people cannot see you because, guys, it is said that everybody should be able to see you at a distance of 100 meters. In the sense, what I mean? When you as a driver, you should be able to see the road even at a distance of 100 meters. Is it clear? When you are driving, you should be able to see even at a distance of 100 meters. Is it clear now? When you are driving your vehicle, if the road is everywhere is clear, everything, you should be able to see at a distance of 100 meters. Now, they're not telling us that, look, if people cannot see you at a distance of 100 meters, let's say, for example, there's a curve there, whatever, they said, you need to put this segnale mobile di pericolo there. Remember, outside the city. Now they can say veicolo fermo. If that vehicle stopped or a carico caduto, if those your goods that fell, if they are not visible at least 100 meters, guys, you need to use this segnale mobile di pericolo. Is it clear now? Now watch. How do you place this triangle? How do you place that triangle on the floor? Are you guys following me or only me they talk? Hello, everybody, can you hear me? Are you guys following me? Because today's lesson is important.
We they follow you.
Now they do quiz like that. I beg. Guys, follow me, please. Bring out your pen and paper. After the teaching, do quiz. Now they can't say watch. They said, il triangolo deve essere posto. How do you place this segnale? How do you signify to people, say, for example, now, we don't know, say, your car spoil. Now, how do you now come out of your car? Take that segnale mobile di pericolo. Come place and for grant. They're about to teach us. Write it down. Number 1. Ad almeno 50 metri dal veicolo fermo. Now, guys, watch. They're telling you that you place this segnale mobile di pericolo at least 50 meters. Guys, remember, 50 meters from the back of your car. They say you place it 50 meters from your own car. And remember that the reason why you put that segnale mobile di pericolo is that because your vehicle is not visible up to 100 meters. That one don't declare. Now, they say now, you place this segnale mobile di pericolo 50 meters from your car. 50 meters from your car. I hope you are writing this in your language. Or dall'ostacolo, or from the obstacle. Is it clear now? In modo che sia visibile ad una distanza di almeno 100 metri da chi sopraggiunge. So that it will be visible up to at least 100 meters to whoever with the sopraggiunge. Sopraggiunge means whoever is coming. Is it clear? That segnale mobile di pericolo needs to be placed at a distance of 50 meters from your car. And it needs to be visible up to 100
Excuse,
meters.
sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You said, now, okay, if maybe person carry something, the thing fall. So you have to place it 100 meters
Not 100
to
meters.
the vehicle.
Not 100 meters. It needs to be placed 50 meters from your car. But remember, they're telling you that the reason why, follow me, my brother, write this down. The reason why you place that segnale mobile di pericolo, we don't see them now. They wrote it here. That because of the fact that your vehicle is not visible up to 100 meters. That is that, or it's not only your vehicle, even that load that fall, because this is why you go put that in, because load fall for ground, your vehicle spoil. Now they say because you are not visible, your vehicle is not visible, your load is not visible up to a distance of 100 meters. That's the reason why you must put that in there. How do you now put it? This is what we are learning now. We don't finish the reason why you go put them. Now they come to tell us now say why you go put them. Sorry, how you go come put them. You have to place it 50 meters from your car. And that señale mobile di pericolo needs to be visible even up to 100 meters to whoever way they come. Are you guys following me now? Let's continue. Now, they can say, watch. Sulla corsia, where do you place it? How do you place it? Sulla corsia occupato da carico. You have to place it on that particular corsia where your vehicle occupy. That corsia, whether you not place it in the other corsia, you have to place it in that particular corsia where we say that in Google happen. If I tell you in Google, if a very serious student will know what I mean. Let's continue. Sulla corsia occupato da carico del veicolo. Ad almeno un metro dal bordo esterno della carreggiata. Please pay attention. Let me say something before I say this thing. In your quiz, they will tell you sometimes, they will trick you and say you have to place it 1 meter from the center of the carreggiata, not from the center of the carreggiata. Where do you place this particular segnale mobile di pericolo? They said at least 1 meter from the borderline external, from the borderline of the carreggiata. Is it clear? That's where you place it. You don't place it in the middle, because remember, other vehicles will use your corsia, right? You have to place it in that particular corsia, yes. But remember, 50 meters from your vehicle, yes. Where do you place it? 1 meter from the borderline of the carreggiata. 1 meter from the borderline of the carreggiata. Is it clear now? Or let's continue. From the external line. How do
That
you
is
place it?
1 meter from the borderline. That is the one where they center.
Not center. You see, I'm now. You don't understand. Why center? I
That's
just
what we
said.
need to do.
I just said not center. Not center, my brother. Not the center. That's why I told you that I will trick you and tell you it's the center. Not center. Write it down. Not center. It come for quiz where. The borderline. I want to ask you one question. Where be borderline? Where be the borderline, in your
The
opinion?
outside,
The external line of the
dead
carreggiata,
zone.
that white continuous line, the
Zone.
external side of the carreggiata.
Yeah.
What is a carreggiata? From the borderline to the borderline. Remember all these things. I don't teach you many times. Exactly. That is where you place it. Not in the center. Let's continue. Appoggiato stabilmente con apposito sostegno in modo che non cade. Yes, it makes sense. You have to place it in the appoggiato means place it in a way that stably. Con apposito sostegno. Now, sometimes this particular thing, depending on your vehicle, for example. There are some vehicles will be say, I mean, it depends on your own. Some of vehicles no get some señale mobile de pericolo. The one we have, some of our own, doesn't have something to place it. They say even if you don't have something to use something to wedge it so it will not fall. Is it clear? It has to be stable in a way that people have to see it. Is it clear now? Use something to hold them or place them there. Is it clear now? In modo che non cade. All right. They've told us how to place it. Where are you guys following me now? All this information, write it down, because you are not computer. You know if you remember these things. If you don't write them down, just close your computer, just close the phone, just go. Like no, you're wasting time, because this particular second part is not for joke. Now for people they serious. If you don't write these things down and do quiz, it no go work. Now let's control us now. Say nel caso di intersezione. Now in a case of where there is intersection, in this, remember strada extraurbana, because that's only where you put this thing, where you have to place this segnale mobile pericolo. You cannot use it in urban center. In a case of intersection, a distanza inferiore a 50 metri. At a distance.
Excuse
Yes,
me. In
yes,
autostrada, can you put it? Autostrada.
Allora, remember, you can put it in autostrada, but can you occupy the autostrada?
No.
You cannot occupy the autostrada. Is it clear? Because it's very, very dangerous. Now, you have to, your vehicle has to be placed in corsia de emergenza. It's very, very important. For autostrada and strada superior principal, you cannot occupy there because it's very, very dangerous. So what you need to do is that you have to try your best to place it outside the corsia de emergency. And remember, my sister, you have to always place it. That's this particular segnale mobile di pericolo. You still need to place it there. 50 meters from your car. Now, let's continue. They can say, watch. Nel caso di intersezione, in the case of where there's an intersection, watch. A inferiore a 50 metri. And this junction, where that thing happen, is inferior to 50 meters. What will happen? Il segnale mobile di triangolo di pericolo deve essere posto dietro al veicolo. In this situation, because of the fact that, watch, in this intersection, now, at a distance that is inferior to 50 meters, because where that thing happen is too small. and it's a junction. They said that segnale mobile di pericolo. There is no space for you to give it to people for people to see it, right? What will happen? They say, may you place it for the back of your vehicle. Deve essere posto dietro al veicolo nella posizione più idonea ad essere avvisato, so that it can be seen. This is how they take in your quiz. They will write it there. In a case of intersection, where we say it is inferior, if it is inferior to 50 meters. Remember, that's if everything is okay, that segnale mobile di pericolo needs to be placed 50 meters from your car. But if that place is very small, is it clear? And it's inferior to 50 meters. If that place is small, that's intersection, that junction. So what happens? You need to put it in the back of your car and make it to be visible so everybody will see it, because you have less space. Let's continue. Durante, now watch, durante questa operazione, durante questa manovra, during that action, where we say you want to go place that thing for ground, what do you go do? Because guys, think about it. God forbid your car broke down in somewhere in Strada Urbana, right? You now want to come down for your vehicle. Now think about it. You are in an expressway. It's very, very dangerous. They're about to teach you how to come down, how to go and place it. Watch. Durante questa operazione di segnalazione. During this operation where you say you want to go place, you want to go and, you want to tell everybody that your car spoiled. Watch. Con il segnale mobile di pericolo. What do? Il conducente deve rendersi visibile. The driver needs to make himself visible. How will he do it? Indossando. Wearing, I'm indossando. Il giubbotto. You need to wear a giubbotto. Either you wear giubbotto, or you wear this thing they call bretelle retroriflettente. Look at it here. This green thing this guy is wearing. Either you wear your giubbotto, not any giubbotto you buy for market. Giubbotto that is shining, that is clear. Is it clear? There's some giubbotto that is green, that is pink. You have to wear it. And those things, they retro reflect. If they shine it light, it will shine back to people. Will know that, look, something is spoiled. That is why when you are driving bicycle, you wear these particular things. Is it clear now? They call it bretelle. Now, let's continue, guys. They say, wear this particular thing when you are coming down from your car to go and place that thing on the ground. Is it clear now? Ad alta visibilità. Che devono essere di tipo approvato. It needs to be approved. Some quiz go tell you omologato. It needs to be original, not fake. Questo anche se si trova sulla corsia d'emergency. You see it now. Even if you find yourself in corsia d'emergency, you need to place it there. Even piazzola di sosta, you need to still do the same operation. Wear it. Remember, wear it before you come down. They can say, il loro uso non è necessario nei centri abitati. You see it now. It's not useful for you to do this particular things in urban city. You don't need to do it. Is it clear now? Because urban city is very, very, people that is very crowded. There is no opportunity, there is no space even to even block the road or whatever, do all these things. Are you guys following me? Now watch. Non è vero che the following are falso. Everything we're about to say now is falso. Non è vero che i giubbotto e le bretelle retroriflettente ad alta visibilità possono sostituire in ogni caso il triangolo mobile di pericolo. Students, they said it is falso if you say that your bretelle, that your giubbotto where you don't wear now, can substitute in every case your triangular mobile di pericolo. Why? It's not true in every case. You will not say, because I have my giubbotto, let me now come down from my car and stand in the back. They say it's not every case. Is it clear now? It is falso. It is falso if you say such a thing. It cannot substitute your segnale mobile di pericolo. Next one. It is falso for you to say possono essere solo di colore giallo. It's not true. They are pink. They are green. It's not true that your giubbotto, that your bretelle is only yellow. It's not true. Non è vero che il giubbotto retroriflettente ad alta visibilità protegge il conducente anche dai rischi chimici, calore, fuoco ed elettricità. Guys, it is false if you say that your giubbotto retroriflettente will protect you from risk deriving from chemical. Say chemical, fall for ground, no good. That your giubbotto will not save you. Calore is heat. It will not save you from heat. Fuoco being fire. Electricità means electric. It will not save you. Is it clear now? That's your giubbotto retroriflettente. Non è vero che all'interno del veicolo bisogna tenere giubbotto o bretelle retroriflettente ad alta visibilità. Watch. It's not true that if you want to go and buy all these things from where you want to go and buy it, this is your giubbotto and your bretelle. You must buy everything according to the number of your seater. Only one person is supposed to have it. You will not buy for a number of passengers in your car. You don't go get them as plenty there. They said, non è vero che you must put in your car. This is your giubbotto and your bretelle. You must buy everything according to the number of your seater. both this giubbotto and bretelle retroriflettente, we be say it has high visibility. Is it clear? In numero pari a quello dei posti disponibili. Because you have 9-seater, you come by for 9 people. No, guys. Are you following me now? No. It is only made for only one person. Obbligo di indossare il giubbotto ad alta visibilità. Non è vero che you're obligated to wear this giubbotto ad alta visibilità. Sorry, sia quando si sosta fuori dai centri abitati. See it now. It's not true that you're obligated to wear this particular giubbotto. Where we say you get high visibility whenever you park your car, whenever you sosta. This is sosta now. Not if they didn't say your car spoil you. They just say you sosta fuori dai centri abitati. It is falso. So whenever you're doing quiz, read it very well. Not mean of sosta, not mean of they say sosta here. It is falso. Also, non è vero che mentre queste bretelle retroriflettenti vanno indossate nelle aree urbane. No, it is falso. Are you guys following me now? Is there any question here? Is there any question here? All right. I actually, guys, I'm not happy. Now they do quiz. You are not doing. Che, you are sleeping in this thing. This is not how I like it. Now the thing they even they encourage me at all. I'm not gonna lie to you now. Not be how they work. So if you are working hard, even the teacher too will be encouraged. You guys need to be working hard. Now I'm supposed to do quiz the way you're supposed to do quiz. You understand me? Most of you, once we just finish now, we all close our book. When we come back again, I remember saying Patente doesn't work like that. So you have to put in your own effort. Only 4 months. That's all. Let's continue. Ingombro de la carreggiata. Now, this particular topic is very important. If you don't want to join, just go because this part is very important. Here you will see a lot of informations. Let me be sincere with you. And you have to write it down. Ingombro de la carreggiata. I've taught you guys what is ingombro. Ingogo. Ingombro. We've talked about it many times. What is ingombro de la carreggiata? Ingombro de la carreggiata simply means say your load fall for inside the vehicle. Write it down. Your load fell in the carreggiata. Accident. Your vehicle stopped because maybe your vehicle spoiled. The bag of rice you are carrying, the thing called pour, can't they spill for grant. All these things is called ingombro della carreggiata. In case you hear the word ingombro della carreggiata, you don't know what it means. Bam, you don't already learn them. If you don't write this word down, it will hurt you. Ingombro della carreggiata simply means it's the same thing as ingogo. It can be, let's say, traffic hold up. It can be your vehicle spoil. It can be the load you are carrying fell on the ground. Are you guys following me now? Because there are some very important ways you should know by this time when we do for this class. Now, e caduta o spargimento materia viscide. What is materia viscide? Substance that are that it can be liquid. Is it clear? Infiammabili o comunque pericolose. If these things happen on the road, what do you need to do? Watch. Nel caso di ingombro della carreggiata. In a case of whereby we have ingombro of the carreggiata. For example, what is ingombro? Caduta del carico. The caduta means the falling down of your load. Is it clear? Caduta means falling down. Fall down. Veicolo fermi. Is it clear now? Spargimento di sosta. What's not spargimento? It's in the spill. It's in the pour. That's the way they carry the pour for granted. Remember, first of all, guys, remember, on the road, you cannot dirty the road. We've done this many times. What do you need to do as a driver? Il conducente deve, tra l'altro. I won't find out trouble because man, no pretend I know these things. Now, what did we learn in our former class? That is when we started learning this thing. We learned something, even the first lesson we did. I'll call up a student. What do you do when you find out that, let's say, your load fall for grand? Just tell me one thing. What do you need to do first? Let me call Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry, what do you go do first? We don't do these things before. We've done these things many times before. What did Patente told us that you need to do? When you find out that your load fall for grand or oil fall for grand, something like that, you are pointing, Mr. Henry, on your mic, time no day. All right, Mrs. Elus. All right, Mr. Henry, what do you need to do as a driver, as a student?
If you
just go straight to the point. What do you need to do?
If OSP for grant, not to pour sand put.
Okay, go further now. What else again? Yeah, that one day. What is it? I want you to tell me the most important thing. The first thing and the first important one, the most important thing you need to do. Not only oil. Maybe your load for grand.
You call the proprietario the comune.
Exactly, ma. You call ente proprietario della strada. God bless you, ma. You call ente proprietario della strada, or you call police. That's the first thing. We've done this in we did this even in definition generale. All right, let's continue. Now, they call it here again. They said, informare, number one, ente proprietario della strada, or organo di polizia. Number two, nei casi previsti. In a case whereby it is allowed. Now, where it is allowed. Is it clear now? I want to find somebody's trouble now. But guys, are you guys following me? I don't want to ask questions, but they said, why did they say nei casi previsti? Because you can only bring us segnale mobile di pericolo only when you are outside the city. They can say nei casi previsti, presegnalare l'ostacolo mediante segnale mobile di pericolo. Is it clear now? And I believe say, I don't get what I mean. Let's continue. Eseguire segnali manuali per impedire il transito dei veicoli dalla parte dove non è stata posto il segnale mobile di pericolo. What does this mean? Now, in case of something like this happening, ingombro della carreggiata, by now, all of us now understand the meaning of ingombro della carreggiata. They said you can also do manual signs. You can use your hand to tell people, say, no, go this way, You can do it, yes. They say you can do segnali manuali. So you can avoid people transiting with their vehicles. On that part, dove non è stata posto. In that part where you did not place that segnale mobile di pericolo. All right. So that people will not do mistake and go to the wrong part. Are you following me now? Let's continue. Now, nel caso di ingombro della carreggiata, in a case of whereby we have this ingombro della carreggiata, watch you. Now, they want to hey guys, pay attention. Write this thing down, because even me, because I don't do quiz, I don't even send videos anymore. So if you don't do quiz, this video you might even see it next 2 weeks. So better you just write things down and do quiz on your own. They can say, watch. In a case of where we have this ingombro della carreggiata, we're about to see them one by one. Now, write in your jota, write them down. Ingombro della carreggiata because something fall for ground. Write it in your language, if I'm you. Ingombro della carreggiata because of my load fell on the ground. Now, what do? Ingombro della carreggiata per caduta accidentale. Because of whatever I'm carrying fell on the ground accidentally. Watch. Il conducente deve provvedere, se possibile, a rimuovere il carico per rendere libero il transito. This is the answer. The load I'm carrying fell on the ground. Is it clear now? Now, they told that what did the book told me? The book is telling me that, look, you driver, I need to provide. What is my provide? I need to do everything possible, as much as possible, to remove that load. They didn't tell you how. Do everything as much as possible to remove the load. Per rendere libero il transito, so that you can free the movement. This is what they told me and you in case of our load fall down, right? I'll give you time to write it down. All right, let's continue. Now, next one. In a case of where we have ingombro della carreggiata because of avaria, and if I tell you about avaria, all of you in this class by now supposed to know what I mean. Your vehicle spoiled. Is it clear now? Now, they're about to teach you what you need to do now. These topics are very, very important. This is now a real topic. Now, they can say, watch. You as a driver, il conducente deve cercare di rendere libero il transito. Try your best to free that place. Write it down in your language. Mr. Henry, bring out your jotter out and write this thing down. They say, you as a driver, you need to do your best to make that place to be free. Is it clear now? This is the case of ingombro della carreggiata per avaria. Next one. Per traffico sopraggiungente. Do your best to render that place free. Per traffico sopraggiungente. For other people that are coming from the opposite direction. Next one again, watch. Spingendo, se possibile. Now, think about your car breakdown. They say push your vehicle. Push it. Push your vehicle. Watch you. Miss Agatha, that question we asked me before. Watch. Spingendo, se possibile, il veicolo fuori dalla carreggiata. Push your vehicle outside the carreggiata. Is it clear? They've taught us what you need to do in case your vehicle stop inside the carreggiata for avaria. Do your best to render the movement free. Number two, spingere il veicolo fuori as much as possible, fuori dalla carreggiata. If not, watch, se no, next one, collocarlo il più possibile vicino al margine destro della carreggiata. Now, take it very close to the margin line of the carreggiata. Let it be very close to the margin line of the carreggiata. They've taught us what we need to do in case of when we have ingombro della carreggiata per avaria. So I expect you to write it in your language. Let me say tomorrow they'll ask you, you don't forget them. Next one.
Charles, because this avaria, I have forgotten about
No,
what
why
it
do you
is.
forget it? It's very this is very bad. You're not supposed to forget about that. Che,
Oh,
Avaria,
please.
you are not supposed to forget it. Avaria means is the same thing as guasto. You know, in the beginning, we talk about guasto, guasto, guasto,
Yeah,
guasto, guasto.
yeah.
Now, they don't use guasto anymore. Guasto means breakdown. It means something will spoil. Impatente means your vehicle spoil. Avaria in this second part, they are trying to tell you your vehicle spoiled. That's the meaning of avaria. Let's continue. Chiunque non abbia potuto evitare la caduta. Now, whoever that wasn't able to do these particular things, they just told us. Now, you find out say you know if you do the particular things, we'll just learn now. For example, you can't push your vehicle out of the carreggiata. And you cannot, do everything as possible to free the road. Watch. They said, chiunque che non abbia potuto evitare la caduta. That whoever wasn't able to avoid falling down of load from your vehicle, or spargimento del material viscide, or you weren't able to avoid these things to spill on the ground, or infiammabile, or you weren't able to, pour inflammable things, for example, petrol on the road, or comunque pericolose. What do you need to do as a driver? Deve tra l'altro rimuovela. Do your best to remove that petrol. Do your best to remove that material that can catch fire. Do your best to remove those things that can, that can cause inflammable. Is it clear now? Or
Yeah.
spargere sul terreno, or pour on the ground. Watch, se possibile, sabbia. Think about it. You weren't able to avoid these things from falling on the ground. For example, if it is all this, for example, oil, they say pour sabbia there, pour terra, pour segatura. Sabbia means sand, terra means clay, segatura means those sawdust. O tra l'altro materiale idoneo a ripristinare l'aderenza. I don't want to ask question here. They say, because all of you by now supposed to know the meaning of aderenza. They said, do everything as much as possible so that you can now ripristinare. You can now bring back aderenza back. Because aderenza means the contact between your tire and the ground. Let's continue. Non è vero che deve avviare il traffico in attesa. Pay attention here. It is falso if you say deve deviare. You are nobody to come and be deviating traffic. Why will you deviate? Are you ente proprietario della strada? Are you police? They said you should not come there. It's falso for you to now deviare il traffico. In attesa che l'ente proprietario della strada intervenga per ripristinare le condizioni ottimali. Guys, it is falso. You will not come there and start deviating traffic. Why you are waiting for ente proprietario della strada to come or police to come, so that they will now come and ripristinare le condizioni ottimali. They will now start making vehicles move again. Guys, it is falso. They've taught you what you need to do. Don't come there and be debating traffic while waiting for police. They've told you everything you need to do. Is there any question here so far about this particular topic? No logic. Is there any question here? Now, risky derivanti. This one is very long. I know that some of them don't tire, but it doesn't matter. We have to do this topic. These topics are very long. I won't lie to you. Rischi derivanti dalla presenza di velocipiedi, ciclomotoristi, ciclisti, veicoli di grande massa. Now, what are we trying to learn? Now, watch. Do you know that some of us like all these big vehicles? Some of us like driving SUV. SUV, exactly. Some of us like driving Hummer Jeep, all these things. Now, do you know that the more bigger your vehicle is, the more risk you expose yourself to? Is it clear? Because you are seeing people from up. Now think about it. You might be, guys, pay attention. You might be inside the carreggiata. You might not, God forbid, you will not know that a fanciullo, who is a fanciullo, a bambino or a bambini, they are crossing the road, or even somebody driving a bicycle. It's difficult to note them. That's why these days now, even when they're doing autobus, they're not being autobus that the front side will not small, close to the ground. The driver will be seen everywhere. All these people that used to drive all these big auto they are really trying. Sometimes it's not easy to control even the ground. Is it clear now? So when you are driving all these big auto vehicle, they are trying to teach you the risk deriving when you are in the presence of, when you have velocipiede, when you have ciclomotoristi, when you have vehicles that are very small, and you find yourself in a very big place. Is it clear? So guys, pay attention. This is very long. I will try my best, but I'm gonna follow me. Il conducente di un'autovettura deve conoscere i rischi. You that is driving autovettura, before you start driving, try to understand the risk of driving. Don't think driving is so easy like that. There are some risks that has been derived from driving. Watch. Derivanti dalla presenza di veicoli lenti, velocipedi, ciclomotori. Now, these are the risks that are when you are driving.
Parlare
You
no.
please, my brother, I beg. If you don't want to join us, come out, I beg. They said, understand that there are some risks when you are driving. You might find vehicle lenti on the road. You might find velocipede on the road. You might find ciclomotor on the road when you are driving. Is it clear? They say, put in mind that all these things are happening. A vehicle di grande massa, for example, you that is driving a big vehicle, for example, autocarri, autotreno, autoarticolati, understand that this risk is much for you. Is it clear? Let's continue. Deve adattare la propria guida in base a tali rischi. You need to adapt your driving according to such risk. Guys, if you are driving autobus and you're there for inside centro abitato, you cannot be driving as if only you there exist. They say you need to adapt your driving to such risk. Now, the following risk they want to tell us. Number one, if you are a driver, you now find vehicle lenti on the road. See, they're teaching us what we need to do. Vehicle lenti means vehicles that are going slow. Who are those vehicles? For example, macchina agricole, for example. Macchina agricole, ciclomotore. If I ask you why, you should know that ciclomotore, their speed limit, according to the way they were constructed, they cannot go above 45 kilometers per hour. Ciclomotore. Macchina operatrice also, yes. Soprattutto su strada extraurbana, they used to block road, they used to go slow. They said, no, you as a driver, put in mind that, watch, può risultare difficoltosa la valutazione dei tempi di avvicinamento. It makes sense. Now, when you find yourself in front of these guys, you can never see, it's difficult for you to evaluate how you can stay close to them. The distance, it's difficult. The kind of speed we go drive, they say it's difficult to evaluate your tempi di, what's avvicinamento, of getting close to them. Watch, a causa della differenza di velocità, because of the difference in speed between your own speed and the mezzo che si conduce and the vehicle in your front. Think about it. If you find macchina operatrice for front, guys, it's difficult to evaluate your speed and their own speed. It's difficult. Is it clear? Sometimes that's why you see some people when they go walk in the morning, if they find somebody with the vest, because they will just block the road. Now, so they've thought what are they trying to tell me and you? They're telling us that, watch, you as a driver, adapt your speed according to what this risk. For example, if you see a vehicle lenti on the road, they've told you what you need to do. They say, understand that it is difficult to evaluate your speed and the guy's own speed. Because of what? Because of the difference in speed. Now, think about it. You are driving a SUV. You are driving a Lamborghini. You can't find ciclomotore for front, whether it is qualitically leggeri or whatever, under ciclomotore. You see now that their own speed is small. And your own speed. So it's difficult because they said adapt your speed to what wherever you find yourself. Is it clear? All right. Because of the difference in speed between yours and their own speed. Now, we'll soon go for break, guys. When we come up for break, we'll continue. Now, when you find velocipede on the road, what do you need to do? I've taught you guys what is velocipede. I will not repeat it many times. They're going to say, watch. If you see them on the road, mezzi dotata, the massa modesta. They say these are what do you mean of mezzi in this situation? Mezzi means it's another name for vehicle. Please write it down. Mezzi, M-E-Z-Z-I, is another name for vehicle. They say all these particular vehicles, they have a modest weight. They don't get too much weight, yes. Their weight is small. Watch, è caratterizzati da basse velocità. Yes. Remember that velocipede is anything that goes with pedal. Their speed is not that much. Is it clear? So they're telling me and you that understand that their weight is small and they have their characteristics is that they have a small speed. Their speed is not much. Put in mind all these things. They can say also a possibly oscillazioni. What is not oscillazioni trasversali? Their vehicle will shake. That's bicycle. The bicycle cannot be straight because think about it. They're going with a very small, tiny thing.